you so much for watching. My name is Wolf Lopez, and in this video I'm going to share with you very huge opportunity that I'm going to launch in just a couple of days, and this is going to be something that you don't want to miss out, because if you have been following me, um I have my picks have been extremely good. Couple of picks from my last portfolio membership, for example, render token has performed extremely well. If you were in the last membership that I had, uh, it was around 40 cents that I bought this, okay, and right now it's around $2. I have got tons of personal messages, DMs and stuff like that, and emails of people literally have made like $10,000 in this bear market, just by just with this one pick. Okay, also another one, velodrome. Okay, this is a lower cap pick. This is one of the picks that I multiple times showed in the last portfolio membership. It was around 1 cent, 2 cents, and I was staking it, and I'm still staking it, and it has done around 8x. Okay, and then also a couple other ones. The graph, this hasn't popped up yet. This is one of the picks also in the last portfolio membership. Uh, it was around, I can't quite remember right. It was like 5 cent range or something around that range when I dollar cost averaged in it, I think, and right now it's already 17 cents, so that's already like 2 to 3x. Okay, and these are just a couple of picks. There's also a lot of picks. There's literally like 20 picks. Then also Gains Network. This is one of the tokens that I didn't hold in the portfolio, but I showed you guys that this is very good pick, and I actually bought it at some point. But so yeah, I showed this peak around. I think this was around $1 somewhere here, and this is also 8x in the bear market. So this this portfolio, my last portfolio that is now finished, I stopped updating it, even though I launched it as like 12-month program, but I did so much content in just like 3 to 4 months, so it's now full portfolio. It's like over 20 peaks, and that portfolio was around the peaks are around top 100 peaks. Okay, in the next portfolio that I'm going to launch very soon, it's going to be ridiculously good. Okay, so it's going to be a venture capitalist kind of like a portfolio, which means that it's very low cap, very high risk, but very extremely high reward. And the reason for that is I want to do this is because a lot of my who watch these videos and who are in the cryptocurrencies, they don't have that much money, which I understand. I started with $500, okay, and then I turned it into $300,000 in the last bull run. Okay, and I have had tons of clients who have made anywhere between 10,000 to, I think the biggest client made like $500,000. That's freaking insane. Okay, so I hope that you're excited for this. I'm very excited. And if you still haven't started portfolio, or if you have started portfolio and you have sold to peaks or something like that, it doesn't matter. Whatever your situation is in the past is, you can start again, and you should start again. And the reason for that is right now we had the bull run here, 2021 bull run, kind of like peaked in 2022, and right now then we went to the December, we went to lows, and right now we are basically here. Well, guess what? I believe that we are going to come back here, and I think that the bear market is going to stay here for a while. I think that at least half a year, maybe even 2 years. I think that this is going to be around the range. So if you start buying right now and start building portfolio for these low caps, I think that the chances are that we can make ridiculous amounts of money, because I still think that we're going to have kind of, if you have like looked at fiat currencies and like what is happening in the fiat world, okay, which it's crazy. It's getting, the stocks are volatile and everything like that. And also Coinbase stock is, by the way, interesting. A couple of months ago I was about to launch as also stock portfolio, because I have found insane killer stocks, but I don't know anything about stocks, but I just know that I know, and I think that they're going to perform well, and Coinbase stock was one of those. And as now as the FTX scandal has gone, and their main competitors went to basically bankrupt, and this zero, Coinbase has surged right now. But anyway, that's beyond this video. So anyway, so I think we are going to have a tons of time here to buy projects. And right now this is the best, and the reason I'm starting this portfolio now is because right now we had the bull run here, and there's the basically my last portfolio is it's full of bangers. It's 10 to 20x at least. Like you can see here what I just showed you, there's tons of picks that have already 3 to 8x in bear market. I think that this last portfolio, if you were in the membership of that one, you're going to make ridiculous amounts of money with this. But the next bull run is also going to be the biggest gainers are going to be new projects. Let me show you what happened. So I've been here since 2016. I was in this 2017 bull run, and I was in this last bull run. So I've been through 2 bull runs, and this is my second bear market. I was in the last bear market also. So I have I kind of see how the things goes, and it's just all emotion. But anyway, the point of this video and this portfolio is that look at Matic. When it was launched, it was 2 cents. I remember it being almost 2 years at 2 cents. Right now there's tons of new projects that are not making any gains. They are just being like this. Okay, so this new portfolio is going to be tokens that have charts like this. Okay, they are nobody knows even what the freak they are, and the charts look like this. That's what this new portfolio is all about. I'm going to start buying these kind of completely new projects. Back then when Matic was released here, nobody knew what it was, and it was just look at this, 2 cents, 1 to 2 cents. Look, it held it here. So right now there's tons of these kind of protocols, completely new projects, and that's what I'm aiming to look for. And they are very hard to find because, first of all, they are going to be at the page of freaking 100 on CoinGecko. If you go to CoinGecko and start looking at the the peaks there, the lower cap peaks, there's tons of crap there. There's literally tons of stupid coins. So I'm going to shift through all of those. So basically, by the way, if you didn't know how Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger got wealthy, right now Warren Buffett is very smart. He always says other things and he does the other things. He says, hey, just if you're an average investor, if you're an investor, buy S&P 500 stock, which is basically, it's a basket of the best companies on United States. So just buy indexes basically. But how he got wealthy and what he's doing, he's finding the best fucking golden nuggets, and he's buying those. So that's how Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett got very wealthy. When they were at around 20, 30 years old, 40 years old, what they did is they bought these massive books with over 10,000 different companies, okay? And Warren Buffett, for example, read that thing 2 times, back to back, 2 times, and he shifted through all of those tokens, and he found the best not tokens but companies, and he bought those, and Charlie Munger, and they got freaking mega wealthy. So that's where I got the idea from. And also one of my persons I know, it's kind of like a mentor and person I know, he basically does this, and he did this in the last bear market, and he found peaks. So he had literally at this point he had hundreds of peaks, because let me show you how. So basically here, when you buy tokens for that are 0.003, and you buy it for example $100, and in the bull run it goes freaking $7, the multiplications on these things are ridiculous. The money is going to be insane. So but also the risk is going to be insane. So that's why the strategy here is that I'm going to shift through all these projects, and I'm going to show you what I'm buying, and I'm literally buying little pieces of tons of different things. So this is what, for example, Navar Ravikant does. It's venture investing. So basically and that's what Warren Buffett also, how get wealthy. Tons of completely new protocols and new projects, okay? And just little by little buy tons of these things, and in a bull run, if this can 100x here, and this can literally 1000x here, because these are completely new protocols. They're hard to find because nobody else is talking about them, and you have to shift through a lot of shit to find them. It's the same as the analogy would be shifting through mud to find gold. There's tons of mud, not and all of the, by the way, new protocols that are going to make 100x, they are being developed here. They're launched here. Nobody's talking about it. So tons of people that talk about these top 100 coins, and kind of my last portfolio is around the top 100 coins mostly. But I found there's still tons of crap here, like baby Dogecoin. That's hardcore BS. So my the portfolio is full of like blue chip of like the best, like literally the best. Like I show you like, and I also explained in membership like what is frac share, for example, is one of those. That has also at least like 2x or something like that, even more. And also, Aave, this blue chip of the blue chip. I show them. But this next portfolio, this is going to be of the dank motherfuckers. Like, this is going to be ridiculously good. I have never done this before, so I'm very excited for this. And this is not going to be a 12-month program. This is just going to be plain old monthly membership. I'm not going to show you how much I buy or anything like that. I'm just going to show you what I buy, and it's very, very, very freaking valuable. It is very freaking valuable. I'm going to sell, like I was thinking about the price, and I have had memberships, like people have paid me like literally thousands of dollars, more, like a lot of money for the information. But I believe that the info works. The last the portfolio that I shared, that the like how valuable the portfolio that I last shared. I showed you like so much information. Like I showed you like Ethereum and how I think that Ethereum is going to become the base layer asset. So right now, if you look at like bonds, how I showed you how they work and how that paradigm is happening. Before nobody has even still has yet talked about it, and I showed you like insane amounts, like showing how the protocols work and everything like that. I showed you layer ones and layer two, but everything, all the information. So that's very, very extremely valuable. So in this new course, I'm not going to educate or anything like that. I'm just literally going to show you what I'm buying, and I'm not going to show you like how much I buy, because that became very stressful. Some people even like found my ad wallets and addresses and stuff like that. So I'm not going to show any that kind of information, because it becomes like it's not that fun. Like, would you want to walk around there and have your freaking bank account on your taped on your forehead? Well, probably not. So that's why I don't want to do it. But it was a very great experiment. It was fun experiment. Thanks for everybody who was on the last portfolio. I truly want to thank you. I hope that you got so much value from it, even though I kind of like quit the portfolio because it became too much for me to handle. But it was meant to be a 12-month program, but I showed like 12 months of over like year of information in just 3 to 4 months of the portfolio. Okay. And also in this new portfolio, I'm going to show you, I have found tons of new NFT projects, not kind of like $5,000 NFTs and stuff like that. These NFTs are literally, they're new. They're like $2, $10. Think about one of these becomes like very freaking good thing. They go like whatever, $5,000 for NFT. So the multiplications are massive. However, the risk is also massive. So the risk is also, you have to take it. Its risk is massive. So what Naval Ravikant, for example, does, I've been studying him. He's very successful. He's, for example, investing in CeeLo. If you know the CeeLo project, I've been talking about that. That is kind of like a mid cap. They have pre-branded. Look at this. He's, for example, investing this. He like a little piece, like 1%. This looks very good to me, by the way. Look at this. Nobody even knows what CeeLo is anymore. Look at this. It went to 45. I need to look at this. Anyway, so for the new portfolio, it's going to be ridiculously good. However, you will need Ledger Nano S, or not Nano. So what kind of like hardware? There's tons of other hardware wallets. But Ledger is very good. Okay, so Ledger, and you will need to use MetaMask. Okay, the Fox thingy, because these peaks are going to be so freaking. Look at this. This is ridiculous. So the peaks are going to be so underground, so you can't buy them on Binance. Okay, you can't buy them on Binance. You need to use this. So this is how you do it. You go to Ledger. I don't have any links or anything like that. I don't have any affiliate links for these. So you basically go to ledger.com. I believe that's the official website. We go check it out, and you just order one of these bad boys. Okay, Ledger Nano. And if you want, so to buy a couple of ones. Then you wait 1 to 3 days and for it to come, and then you open the packet and it has instructions. Okay, you simply follow those instructions. It takes like literally 5 minutes to set this thing up. Okay, and then you have the Ledger app on your phone, not on your phone and on your laptop, and then you basically, what you do is you go to Google Chrome or any other website browser, and what you do is you download MetaMask, and then you go just make whatever MetaMask address. The MetaMask, you don't have to do anything. You just download it and you just set it up. You don't have to set it up, basically. You just download it and you just install it, and then you open the MetaMask screen, and you have your laptop here, and you connect the ledger here. Okay, you connect the ledger here, and yet the ledger app is open here, and then you go to browser and you open the MetaMask thing here. The wolf is here, or not, whatever, fox, whatever it is, and then you click here. It says connect MetaMask. Okay, and then you click there, and then you connect the MetaMask here. It just says connect, and then you find your address there, and then you connect, and boom, now you can use your ledger wallet on your browser. Okay, so you just use the ledger using the MetaMask, and this allows you to buy anything that's on decentralized exchanges. Okay, and you don't have to worry about your security basically, because you can just use the ledger now. You can also watch YouTube videos, but that's how it's very easy to do. Please, if you are feeling, if you still don't have a ledger wallet or hardware, you need to freaking buy that thing. Just go and buy the thing. It's not that hard. Start using MetaMask and ledger wallet if you truly want to be in the cryptocurrency space, because if you just buy assets on Coinbase or Binance, you don't own that asset. It shows that, for example, if you go to Coinbase or Binance and you buy one Ethereum, it shows that you have one Ethereum, but what it really means is that they basically have loaned you one Ethereum. You don't own it. You own a piece of paper basically that shows you that you own one Ethereum, but you don't actually own the asset. So what if the exchange goes to zero, like has happened multiple times? For example, let me show you. For example, Celsius and BlockFi and these things. Okay, people who had assets on these things, they lost everything. They lost them. So they can't get them back. There's tons of it has happened multiple times. Okay, so if you want to get these new peaks, okay, and you want to have a total control of your cryptocurrency currencies and your basically finances, buy that thing. Okay, it costs like $100 or something like that. Okay, so get that and start using the scuffed MetaMask. MetaMask is very horrible to use, but it's not that hard. You don't basically use MetaMask. You just use it to access your ledger, and then you can use it. Okay, so you don't buy the membership if you don't have this, because you probably can't buy. The peaks are not going to be on any. They're going to basically be everywhere. I'm just straight up going to show you couple of peaks that I've been looking at. They are on Avalanche, okay, and then they are, for example, on, so you need the MetaMask to basically do that, and then there's Phantom, okay, wallet, that's Solana wallet. You need to install that, but you can find all the information on how to do these things on YouTube. So you really, but this requires commitment. This is not going to be some, if you are not cryptocurrency, like if you really don't go full in on this, you can't, this is not for you. But if you are really like tons of people in the membership and on my email list and stuff like that, they are really about it, which is very respectable. Like, you guys really just crush it. Okay, you just know, you know what you're doing, and if you don't know, you just find out and how to do it. You do that. Okay, so do that. Okay, so that's how this is going to be. It's going to be very epic. It's not going to be it's one portfolio, NFTs, gaming, crypto, DeFi, everything in one place, and tons of projects, tons of new projects that I find best out there. For example, let me show you one of the projects. For example, I remember last bear market. I remember, guys, in the 2017 Theta Network, I saw that this thing had, for example, it was partnered up the YouTube founder. Okay, it was kind of like creating it. I remember looking at it here. It was like, I remember looking at it, was 7 cents, guys, and it went all the way to $13. This is what we are looking for. Matic, Theta Network, that kind of stuff will freaking skyrocket in the next bull. Crypto gaming project. I have found tons of things. So I'm very hyped up for this. And this is going to be monthly membership. And I'm going to probably launch it on Gumroad, because right now I have Kajabi, and Kajabi costs like $2,000 a year or something like that, Kajabi, and I can do the same thing for free on Gumroad. I don't know if I want to keep the Kajabi. Also, Kajabi is very it's very weird. Some people have had issues with how to use it, but Gumroad is very user experience friendly, and I think it will fit better for this purpose. It's very straightforward, no BS. It's just it just does the job. So I think that we're going to start. I'm going to launch it on Gumroad. Okay, so look out for that. Very excited. I'm going to launch it really soon, and it's going to be freaking epic. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this revolution. Crypto is going to change the world. You know it, and you know that you can get very, very wealthy with cryptocurrencies. But there's tons of like mistakes that a lot of people can make. I have made tons of mistakes with cryptocurrencies for not selling on the first bull run in 2017. I didn't sell, but in the new bull run in 2021, 2022, I sold for profit. And I'm going to share those mistakes with you, so you don't have to make the same mistakes yourself. Okay, so very excited for this. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. See you inside the membership that I'm going to launch soon. Thank you so much, and peace out.